Hello YouTube, welcome back. Bit of Dwarf Fortress. This is CRYPTBEARDS 15. We have yet to be attacked by anything, which is obviously why the fortress still exists. Let's have a little look around and see what we've got going on. Here's the trading post where they've left, and they've also left all the goods in here. No one seems to see fit to bring them downstairs, even though we've got lots and lots of plump helmets in there that could be used for planting or as food. Whichever. Okay, so let's go down to level 2. Here's where we're doing all of our industry. Now, I need to get this load of food cleared out of here and the butcher, because we're going to turn this into a magma forge. And frankly, the barrels are going to be in the way, as is the butcher. We are going to, if we get enough mechanisms today, we're going to tap the magma up on the surface and have it flood this chamber. That'll be good, but we still need to have this hooked up to a lever. So actually, let's unpause the action and stop sitting here watching a still fortress and let things just kick off. It looks like we're growing a few plump helmets here. This is good. Food levels should survive, so that's nice. Yeah, lots of bees knocking around. Maybe we should do some hives again, although people have pointed out that hives are relatively useless. Okay. This is good. We are on the correct floor for making a magma flow go into here. So I'm thinking we're going to do a channel down here and here and here. Here to here. So DH channel goes here and here. I'm going to stick the floodgate in there, and then to activate it, we channel out here. Okay, that makes sense, doesn't it? Then we've got our floodgate at the top and the bottom, theoretically. Okay, I may need to also channel this one up, to be honest, just to get access. But we'll do that. We'll do that when we deal with it. Have I ever set up clothing industry? I have. It seems relatively straightforward. If you've got something that you can spin, if you've got shearable animals, which obviously here I don't, you can quite quickly just start shearing them while you're milking them. Gather yourself up some fleeces, and you can spin that all out into thread and start making clothes, no problem. Well, cloth first, then clothes. You know. Hello Nunchaku Chaku, welcome back, thanks for joining us. I just have to go and designate some of these ramps, or at least one of these ramps to be removed. D, Z, there we go. Remove that ramp. That's it. Should be able to get out otherwise, shouldn't be a problem. It's not going to be a problem, is it? Not going to be a problem? No, and then we can put a floodgate in there, obsidian preferably, because I think they'll look nice, and we know that's lava safe. Have they done that? That got done, okay. So building X floodgate, I'll have one in here please, and I would like to use, yes, an obsidian floodgate. Excellent. Now the question is, do we have enough to hook them all up, or enough mechanisms to hook them all up to this lever? No, probably not, because we haven't got enough mechanisms to build the lever yet, so yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean, someone to be. Not flammable, you mean magma safe. Or non-flammable. That's the word. Okay, so what are we going to use this little room for? I know I made it and had an idea for it, but I can't remember now. It's behind the kitchen and the still. I mean, it's way too small to be a drink stockpile. You know what? Maybe we just dig it out bigger and make that the drink stockpile. Let's do that. D. Okay, start in this corner. We'll just make it a big old one like the one there, and bang. Lovely. There's a drink stockpile. Nice, because this is a food stockpile. We probably need to sort the barrel situation out just by bringing these down. Or making a space for them down here. That'll make the sense. That will make the sense? Excuse me. My brain doesn't seem to be wanting to work at the moment. Okay. They're digging through this stuff like lightning now. Mind you, they are pretty experienced miners. It's to be expected at this juncture. Still no kitchen, so we're all eating raw food, which is not optimal, but I'm sure that'll get sorted soon enough. What's that floor? Oh yeah, the magma chamber. Good point. Okay, so can I do this? Can I attach this? Oh no, you do it from the levers, don't you? What an idiot. And the lever needs to be there. Okay, so we're behind for now. Maybe I need to assign a new mechanic. Let's do that. I'm going to head over to Dwarf Therapist, and maybe we can see if anyone wants to claim a dwarf. I'll sort them by Actually, nothing for now, and then we'll just find out who's got mechanics. There's one person with level 0 mechanics who's currently doing all of our mechanicking. So, was that a fishery worker? I think it was. Maybe we should just make another fishery worker do that stuff. Let's do it. This adequate fisherman. Oh, that's someone to be. What? Are you going to become a mechanic now? Let's have a little look and see what you've got militarily. Ah, yes, you're going to be in the army, aren't you? In fact, you're our initial army person. You know what? This has prompted me. This has poked me up the bum. This has poked me into action. This is going to get me to actually start setting up the military, because we've had it mentioned last session. And, I just glanced over to the preview and realised you are no longer looking. You're not looking at Dwarf Therapist, are you? No, you're looking at VLC Media Player. Bear with me one moment. I've just got a little bit of housekeeping to do here. Dwarf Therapist, lock screen. That one? There we go. There we go. That's what you wanted to see, wasn't it? That's what you wanted to see. R.A. Duck. How do you get the lava to initially flow? Sacrifice a dwarf to knock down the wall. No. Let me just illustrate this point. I didn't pause the game, did I? Holy shit, we're flying by the seat of our pants here. Let me quickly pause the game, and we'll go up to the place where I'm channeling out. Now, what we've got here is you can do it all from above. You see, we've got the floodgate in here. Once that's closed and all hooked up, all we have to do is have someone stand here and channel it out. If you do a channel, they do it from the level above. So he'll dig out this top, like this bit of floor, and the whole level below, so he doesn't need to get vaporized at all. I mean, there is a small chance he will get vaporized. That has happened even when I've tried my best to stop it happening. But, I mean, we seem to have a reasonably good stuff here. Dr. Terminate, how's your dwarf going? We are possibly 1 or 2 fortresses on. Definitely dead. Very definitely dead. I mean, I wouldn't have abandoned the fortress if you were still alive, would I? But unfortunately, it's yeah. I mean, let's face it. In Dwarf Fortress, there is well, as in all life, I suppose, there is a 100% chance that you're going to die. It's just that on Dwarf Fortress, the timescales are much compressed. That was a bleak thing to say, wasn't it? Fishing, stabbing mechanic, I'll do whatever you like when quality is not your concern. Oh my goodness. Someone to be. You're very much a berserker in combat, I would guess then. Not much QA, but effective in the right place. Okay, King Poo Poo. Didn't know you had a scat fetish. No, that was someone else who named that. I didn't name that file. But that is the name of the theme tune to the show, just in case anyone was wondering. Just in case anyone had a curious thought there. Anyway, let's resume the action, keep things going. Oh wait, no, I was supposed to be in Dwarf Therapist making a mechanic, wasn't I? Let's do that. Mechanics. Dwarf Therapist. There we go. Right, so the military screen's of no interest right now. Let's go to the labours screen. Let's just find some poor little nobody to assign. Let's take out the namies. Shall we? Has nickname. There we go. Those 10 nicknames can go, and the 9 with no can stay. You, what are you? You're a fisherman. I don't think so. Not anymore. You are now going on to full-time mechanicking. Being a mechanic? That's it. Yeah, being a mechanic. Let's take away all of his labours. All of his hauling labours, rather. Who else has got mechanics? Someone to be, but we can't take you off of hauling because, well, we can actually. You're a military dwarf. We know we will ultimately. But let's wait till we've established a military at all before we start doing that. Okay. He suffered from a terminal lack of life. That's correct. I'm afraid the fortresses come so thick and fast here that I can't remember the form of death for every single dwarf. Although I would guess, let's guess something along the lines of killed by a monster. I mean, that seems to have been the way the vast majority of the dwarves that have lived in my forts have died. So, speaking of which, let's get on with this military madness. Let's actually create a barracks now, because we haven't done that yet at all. Right, we're going to do it here, up on the surface, because that's where you do barracks, apparently. And what we're going to do is say dig, and we're going to do the digging here, and How wide do we want to make this? I'm going to make it like this. There we go. So that's the width of the room. How wide does it need to be? I'm not sure. We need to fit 10 beds in. Oh, I'll make 10 little alcoves on the wall and put the beds in there again. I like that. I like that design. It was a good one. Something to carry on from the last fortress. Right, here we go. 1 bed, 2 beds, 3 beds, 4 beds, 5 beds, 6 beds, 7 beds, 8 beds, 9 beds, 10 beds. There we go. That's the size of the room. There we go. Let's remove these. And then that should have enough space in here that we can... You know what? I think this is too close to the door. Let's get rid of that one. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. And then in front of each bed we can put the thingamajigs, the weapon racks and the armour racks. Oh, hang on a minute. I've just realised they're not going to do this with any kind of urgency, are they? Let's make it a priority 1. They've got other stuff that's on their radar. Sorry, making those noises again. I'll stop that. Okay, so we've got a nice barracks designated. Let's get that dug out. And then as soon as we've got a barracks, I'm thinking the next priority is activate the magma. The next priority after that is start mining for some kind of ores. Let's actually resume the action, or we'll sit here staring at nothing. Oh, can I put doors on there? Oh, let's wait. Let's save whatever doors we've got to put on the barracks. There we go. Build door. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of doors. We can... bollocks. Bollocks. Never mind. I think you can all see the error here. I wanted to put a door there and, yeah. Fool! Can we put beds in here? Build bed. Needs bed. Okay, so we need to order 10 beds for the military. JMQ BED. Yep, that's what I want. And I want 10 of the things. Thank you very much. Oh, there we go. Right, we're doing it. 3% battery, Dr. Terminate. Well, presumably I'll have missed the death of your phone at that point then, because you must have written that some time ago. If you haven't lost all battery now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you when you get your charging cable, or when that concurs with me streaming, of course. Hello, Fuzzy Logic. Welcome back. Oh, can't watch. Sorry, and sorry to Lanicerus as well. But hey, I am recording and uploading, so even though we're like a month now, maybe 2 months behind the YouTube stream, or ahead of, rather. Lovely. Bit of water there. Okay, so, has he built any beds yet? I wonder how quick that... no, that's a bit extravagant to hope for that. Armour stand? Did I build any armour stands? No. Well, I better put an order in for those as well, hadn't I? JMQ... STAMD? A Koshosh stand? What the hell is that? Okay, let's not muck around. Let's say Q ROCKARM. Oh no, I need a space. Rock space armor stand. There we go. I'll need 10 of those, please. And I'd also like a rock weapon rack. Well, 10, not 1, of course. So that's all our orders in for the military barracks. What's this? Pyrite. Okay, not native gold. Don't get too excited, Scoundrel. Not that we want golden armour. It's one of the weaker forms of armour, I think. Right, let's go down to the lever room. It's in. Okay, so let's add a new task. Link up to a floodgate, F. And I want to link to this obsidian floodgate, yes. And we'll do that with marble mechanisms, because I think they're okay. Once they're in a floodgate, the mechanisms don't have to be magma safe, do they? Well, it's Dwarf Fortress, so we'll find out. Let's go back up to the surface again. Put oh no, we need to go put another switch in, don't we? What am I doing? Build trap component lever. Put that there. Marble mechanism. Why not? Once that's installed, then we can attach it to the other place. We should probably put a door on here as well. BD. There we go. Nice little door. Good old switch room, eh? Just what you want. A room full of switches next to the old dwarven hangout so they can get there quickly. We won't stand here watching the switches though, we'll get something else done. Oh look, we've got a nice load of those obsidian floodgates now, more than we need. Brilliant, brilliant. Could you, Oh no, I'll mull that over, and then maybe if it seems like a sensible idea and not some kind of lunacy, I will share it. Right, we can put that food stockpile in now for drinks. So that can go in there. Dum dum dum. Lovely. Click on that. Do an S. Go down to food across here, and now we take out everything except drinks. And poof, there we go. Remove the miscellaneous liquids, and we're away. Ah. Good stuff. So, that's starting to fill up. We shouldn't have many idlers. Let's go up to the floor and see if they start removing all these barrels. Yeah, they're supposed to contain dwarven beer, but they don't seem to be moving them. JC Experience, currently having a little drink. That's okay. What's this? Some kind of insect knocking around. No, it's gone. Okay. Oh, hang on. No, it's marble on the floor. Okay, okay. Got a bit confused there. So there it is again. Oh, there's some kind of little crabby thing. What's that? A large roach. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Let's get rid of this butcher's and hopefully we won't have too much trouble with roaches in our beer. Then again, I suppose it's better to have roaches running around over sealed beer barrels than crawling around in open food. Look on the bright side, maybe? I don't know. Seems a bit extravagant, doesn't it? Leah the Lovely has become a farmer. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that wonderful? Oh, look, we've got some beds in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's at least half of the beds for the barracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, all gone. Nearly there then. Oh, look. Is that an armour stand? Why is there an armour stand sitting inside our trading area? Doesn't make much sense. Well, at least they brought all the spiked wooden balls back down again. That's nice. Nothing's been nicked. Well, we don't know that. I don't know that. You probably know. You guys keep an eye on the announcements that are going on at the bottom of the screen. I personally just blithely let them sail on by. Okay, get these beds in. Built another one? No. I'm getting a little bit too optimistic about the turnaround time on beds here. Let's go down to see if there's another lever installed. There is. Brilliant. Let's add link up to a floodgate. F, and we want to link to this floodgate. Brilliant. We're nearly ready. We can almost start making our magma chambers. Or filling our magma chamber. We've made it. We don't need to make another one. Although it might be handy to get this last piece of gemstone out. Don't know. We could leave it in there. It'll just burn up in the magma. Oh, there's a couple in here as well. Pipe opals. What the hell is a pipe opal? So, no cook still. Is this linked up now? Not yet. This one is though. Okay, so that's good. Oh, hang on. Is that it done? Oh, look at that. It's all done. Oh, hang on. Don't know if this end's been done yet, do we? Probably give it a second to let it all come through the system. Let it all work out. And again, I'm itching to start digging. Come on, does he link this up? Well, there's only one way to really find out, isn't there? Let's pull the lever. Click. Add task. Pull the lever. Add task. Pull the lever. There we go. Let's get someone in there. Dink. And another one. Come on. Donk. Lovely. Let's go and check the first one. That's open. Good. And that's open. Excellent. Okay. Well, in that case, no need to close them yet. Let's... Oh, hang on a minute. There's someone prattling around in the bloody magma pit. There's people... They're going to go and get the gems. Okay, they've gone to get the gems. That's okay. They got the gems. I didn't even have to send them to. You know what? Part of me thinks vein mine these just to get the... No, sod it. Let's stop mucking around. Let's stop mucking around. Let's forbid this whole area now. And do I need to bother? Probably do. But it's not on the way to anywhere, is it? Unless they're going down to get all this stone, which presumably there's a minimal chance of that happening. Ah, fuck it. If there's any way to block it off, it's doing this. Bosh. There we go. Digging it out. Let's fill that bad boy up. Come on, while we still got lots of frames to spare. That'll be nice. Excellent news! The magma chamber is beginning to fill! Oh, and pretty rapidly too. I think before, the one I had where it took too long was because I'd made this sort of feeder tube too long. But now it's definitely going to fill up. Look at this. Lovely. I mean, these wands will evaporate if not filled in quick enough, but I think there's enough flowing in quickly. Still expanding, covering the floor. It's not having long enough for them to disappear. That's good. I like it. Kind of therapeutic watching it all flood in. Although it is kind of annoying that I've left all these big boulders in. They should disappear soon enough though, right? Oh wait, have they just melted? Is that them melting? They're not magma safe. Oh, okay. No, it's quartzite. That's totally magma safe. Why would it melt? Maybe it's just overflowing or something. Oh, I don't know. Okay, keep filling, keep filling. We'll flip the switches again when it's time to stop the filling. Do the top one first, I think, and then the bottom one. Although, who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I'm scared to leave this unattended, although maybe I shouldn't be, because it's not like we've actually channeled through yet. We can just let the whole thing fill up. Yeah, let's just leave it. Stop panicking. Oh, I'm such a nervous Nelly. Okay, so we've got lots of wood piled up. Have we still got him making spiked wooden balls? No, it looks like... Oh, no, sorry, yes, he has. He's still got 228 of 300 left to make, so it's not like he's anywhere close to finishing. No more beds in this. Oh, hang on. Yes, we have got more beds, and we've got some weapon racks and armour stands. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go and place those beds. Build bed. There we go. I can't go any more high-pitched with that. We also put some weapon racks in. Build. Ah, there we go. Can I have my mouse? There we go. Here. Yeah, why not? I don't know how many we've got. Not many, for sure. How about armour stands? That's A. That's it. Still. Good a start as any. We can now make this a bedroom. Fill the whole area. Ba-bang. There we go. And then we make it a barracks. And then we... What do we do then? Nothing for now. Nothing for now. We haven't actually got a military to assign. So let's do that. Let's press the military button and go to... Wait a minute. Let's go to the noble screen. We need a militia commander. So we'll give that job to... No, we're not going to give it to the manager. That's crazy. He's already got too much on his plate. I think we should give this one to the person who's actually got some combat skill. So, someone to be... You... maybe? You know what? We can make a squad. You're in the military. That's the very least. Let's not maybe make you a militia commander just yet. Not just yet. Okay, in that case, let's go M again and create squad. We're going to say no uniform for now. And then we're going to add... Who do we need to add? Well, first of all, it's someone to be. Bang. There you are. You're straight in. The Crystalline Balances. Intriguing name. Okay, normally I'm a little bit dissatisfied with the squad names, but that one has a certain something to it that I like. We'll let that one ride. We won't think about renaming that, even though I am yet to rename a squad. Right, let's head over to Dwarf Therapist and figure out who's next to go in the military. Let's have a little look here. Anyone got any actual combat skills or kills under their belt? Well, Bergendorf has a kill under their belt, but what do you do? What do you do, Bergendorf? You're a bookbinder. Okay. Right, sure. Not anymore. You are now going to be in... No squads found? Excuse me? Hang on a minute. I'm just popping back to Dwarf Fortress to see if I have to somehow escape out to make that work. Oh, actually, maybe I should just read the dwarves and then... Yeah, there we go. Duh. Right, let's go and look at our squads. Yep, there we go. The Crystalline Balances now has someone to be and Bergendorf on board, who should hopefully, if I set it up correctly, enter into a state of permanent training with one another. We'll see how it works out. Anyone else on the military screen have anything worthy of addition? cog here has a little bit of dodge skill, and he's also a Marks Dwarf and ambusher, but this is not going to be a Marks Dwarf squad. Hopefully I'll be able to get round to setting up another squad with all the bow stuff in it. That would be nice at least. Okay, let's go back over to Dwarf Fortress and resume the action. Now we've got those two in there, I can go to the military screen. Oh, save game. We just have to wait for the save to finish. Never mind. Let me have a quick sip of water while we wait. That'll help my voice not give way. Excuse me. Come on, spring. Come on, it's just another plump helmet season to me. I'm wondering what this cage is all about in the trading area. It didn't say it was a cage, did it? It was something else. I'll have to look at it in a minute. Oh, I pressed the button and it made my screen go grey. That's not a good sign. Oh dear. I'm seeing the Windows arrow. Oh, that's it, we're back in action. Don't worry, nobody panic. Stop panicking, for fuck's sake. Okay, this is filled up to 3 deep. I think it needs to be 4 deep before it'll work, but I'm thinking just fill it up a bit more. Get it all filled in and then close it off with floodgates, and hopefully that will prevent any imp incursions. But we shall see. We shall have to see. Back up to the surface. This is all good. Military screen again. Wait a minute. Why is there only one person in the crystalline balances here? We've got someone to be. Huh. Maybe I didn't commit my change. There we go. I've got to commit the changes in Dwarf Therapist. Sorry. There we go. Then presumably if I come out of here and go... there we go, Bergendorf and someone to be in there. Right, let's give them a schedule. Let's set the training number to 2 minimum. There we go. Shift enter, done. Copy those orders and then paste, 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 paste. There we go, everyone can do that. We're going to tell them to sleep in the barracks at will. When they're inactive, they're ununiformed. They don't have a uniform anyway. I think this is good, right? So then we go back here and then we say alerts and we go to the active training alert, crystalline balances, and there we go. Is that right? I think it is. And then we go to the barracks and activate training there. T for train. There we go. Hopefully we will see them rush up here and start training with each other. Probably as wrestlers because neither of them have any weapons at the moment. Oh, here we go, we've got one of them. Bergendorf's in. Oh, no, Bergendorf's out. Bergendorf no longer caring too much for the training rules, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, no, here we go, they're both in. They're both in. Right, so what are you standing so far apart? What's going on here? You are currently in a training session, and you are also in a training session. Good. Good, this should be good. This should be good, as long as we keep it. Fishery worker? Excuse me? Why are you sleeping in the barracks? For goodness sake. For goodness sake! Okay. Getting to 4s and 5s, that's nice. I don't know if the column here is long enough to fill much up in here. I suppose you could figure it out. You could actually make a little tunnel, fill it up, like calculated to fill this up, and then just open up the floodgates. Then again, you also have to fill this little bit here. Anyway, sorry, I'm away with the fairies in a really tedious, musing way. Let's see if we've got any armour racks to put down. 1. And weapon racks? No. Don't you be so optimistic there, sir. Don't you dare. Okay. Anything going on down here? We're doing okay moving stuff. This room still has... Oh, that's still a stockpile. What the hell? PX. I have literally no idea. I thought I'd decommissioned that stockpile, but apparently I'm a fool. There we go. No more stockpile. Got any idlers? We shouldn't. That should suddenly make them all start rushing to fix it. What are these? Bins? Oh good, we've got lots of bins. Hopefully they're using them to... Yes, they are. Good. What's in here? Finished goods. This thing is never going to fill up. Look at the size of it. Put bins in there, it will last forever. You still can't get your militia to spar. Yeah, I think that it's mostly down to individual choice, isn't it? Once you've got them training, if they get in there, it's basically what they want to do is what they do. Here we go. Why are you asleep? Haven't we not dug out a bedroom floor? Oh yes, but it's only a barracks at the moment, isn't it? Ah, I've just realised we need to get these beds out. Remove, 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 remove. And then we go down to the bedroom floor and we start placing them in. We do need doors though, don't we? Ah, sod it. Let's just make a big dormitory. Build. Oops. Build bed. There we go. What do you mean needs bed? I just decommissioned a load of beds. Right. Slated for removal. Slated for removal. Yeah, they're all slated for removal. I suppose they have to be removed, put in here, and then reissued, apparently. Or so it would seem. They don't spar until they level up a bit. Also, mine don't have weapons yet. Have I dug enough space out? Is it time to start looking for a mine? I think it is. Let's head up to the surface and think about where we're digging down. I think, honestly, just dig a little tunnel across here and then straight down, maybe. In fact, yeah, no, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to say D, mine, just there. Dig just a little tunnel down here, and then I, up downstairs. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh yeah, that's well within inside the mountain, luckily. And then we go down, down. Oh, shit. Okay. D X. No. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh no, I want it to be outside the traps, don't I? I want to be able to trap anything coming up. Okay, we're going this way. Dig now, dig now. So we go down here, little door, little corridor, like that. Maybe take out a few of these so we can have a series of doors. Don't know why I feel like that's actually more secure. It probably isn't. If something can bash through doors, then it can bash through doors. So why would I... Right, if I just start going down now... Yeah, we shouldn't clip anything there. Let's put in the stairs. And keep going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, ooh, 12, 13, 14... There we go. Deep. I don't know how many levels down that was. I wasn't paying attention, but it was deep. It was deep. So let's wait for our miners to come. They should just rinse through this really quickly. Look at that. Hopefully we don't breach any soil. That'd be an irritant. Ah, good. No soil so far. No soil so far. And onto the steps. So let's follow them down. See if we find any interesting materials. We're seeing a lot of those pyrite clusters. But not a whole heap of exciting... ores. Oh, hang on. We're getting some colourful stuff here. What's this? This is microline. That's not an ore. Kimberlite? Maybe? I don't know. Get back to digging, boys. That doesn't look very ore-y, does it? All that, all that, all that, all that, all that. Oh, hello. This looks interesting. Orthoclase and galena. Ah, now galena, definitely an ore. Definitely an ore. So we've got something we can mine. Anything else down here? No, just stone. Still no cavern. This is pretty impressive. They're getting deep. What have we got here? We've got a vein wall. That's just gems. We're not interested in those right now. Ooh, intriguing. What's that? Pink tourmaline. Okay, nothing too exciting. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a little stagger here quickly. There we go. That should be. Ooh, careful. That should be enough. And this is going to be a break. We're going to put some doors. So if I say a door, a pair of doors there and... No, there. Cool. And then another line down there. This is going to be all cage traps. And then we go down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's do 15 floors. I think I'm going to end up making these little stairwells just shorter and shorter. Because frankly, once we hit some decent ores, then we're just going to be wanting to start mining that out straight away and getting it upstairs. Oh, the magma! Okay, 6s and 7s, that's good enough for me. Let's go back up here and switch this one first. Add, pull the lever, escape. This one here, oh, then pull it. There we go. And then this one here, add, pull the lever. Good. Presumably. Underground diversity. Discover 100 mineral deposits, apparently I have achieved. I forgot that SoundSense adds achievements. Seems like an odd thing for it to add, doesn't it? Did that close? Oh shit. The magma gate, the floodgate didn't close. What about the one down the bottom? Did that close? Why didn't it close? What's there? Quartzite cavern floor, pool of magma. Surely obsidian is a magma-safe material. It has to be. Kimberlite is where you may find diamonds. It's Arkenstone time, boys. Oh, Christ, so these aren't going to close then? What the? See you later, love you! We've had some migrants arrive. Sorry, that was Kel going to pick the kids up. Well, next time round we'll take a look at who they are, but those of you watching on YouTube, it's 36 minutes of video recorded now, so I'd better fuck off, hadn't I? I'll see you in a minute. Bye!